Welcome and thank you for tuning into this tutorial video on using the Public Parcel Viewer, basic functions of the mapping tool. The Public Parcel Viewer was prepared and is maintained by the ongoing partnership between the Washington County Council of Governments and the University of Maine at Machias GIS Laboratory and Service Center. If you are having difficulty locating the Public Parcel Viewer, please check out the introductory tutorial video accessing online mapping resources. Any additional questions related to this video or other GIS resources, please don't hesitate to contact us here at the University of Maine at Machias GIS Laboratory and Service Center. My name is Amy, and today I'll walk you through the basic functions of the Parcel Viewer. I will demonstrate how to adjust the viewer screen to see different geographical areas and features on the map, and how to change the background or base map to highlight physical features that might improve your user experience. If you've ever used Google Maps, you might notice that many of the techniques and commands are similar. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm using Jonesport Parcel Viewer. Notice that I've already navigated to the viewer. Depending on the speed of your internet connection, it may take a moment for your map to load. You'll notice the viewer by default is centered on the town of Jonesport here, and the parcels outlined in gray are currently not visible. So let's get started. Notice the plus and minus icon here at the left side of the viewer. Clicking on the plus button zooms in on the map, and now you can see that features are going to appear larger and closer. And now I can see the parcels outlined in gray. If I click the minus button here, then it zooms out and features appear smaller. At any time, I can return to that default view simply by clicking on the house icon. And I'm back to where I started. So I can't really see Beals or Great Wasp Island on the map, so let's move the map around. I'll use the mouse and I'll click and hold anywhere on the map and then drag the mouse forward. Now I can see Beals and Great Wasp Island. So I can use that technique to move in any direction. It's called panning, and it allows the user to change the viewer screen to show an area of focus. So click and hold the mouse button, drag the mouse forward, back, left, and right. At any time, I can return to the map default view by clicking on that house icon on the left side of the viewer screen, and I'm back to the default extent. Let's say I want to focus in on the Henry Point campground. For a more precise way to enlarge an area of the map that you're interested in, move your mouse cursor to that location on the viewer's screen and then double-click, and the map zooms into that area that you have identified with your mouse cursor. I'll double-click again, and a couple more times just to get up close to that campground. Each time I adjust the map extent, zooming in or out, the parcel features have to reload on the page, and so depending on the internet speed, the parcels and other features on the map might take a moment to load. Clicking on the map on the parcel feature is also a way to purposefully or accidentally select parcel features. When a parcel is selected, a pop-up window will appear, providing information about the property. So using the pop-up window, I can zoom to the property by clicking on the Zoom to link here at the bottom of the pop-up window. And now I can more closely look at the selected parcel. I can also direct myself to the Washington County Registry of Deeds website by clicking on the big Washington Real Property icon here on the pop-up window. If I just want to close the window, I can click on this X at the top right of the pop-up window. So the background or base map for the Public Parcel Viewer is by default topographic. However, the Viewer tool offers a variety of backgrounds or base maps to choose from, such as imagery composed of aerial photographs or street maps that more clearly show roadways. To switch the base map, scroll your mouse cursor to the top of the viewer screen, and right next to the magnifying glass, you'll see an icon that looks like 4 little window panes. If you click on that, thumbnail pictures appear presenting different base map options. If I use this scroll bar here at the right and move that up to the top, I can see the imagery thumbnail, which indicates aerial photos. And if I click on that thumbnail, the map viewer will convert the background to imagery. If I click the imagery with labels, Notice that the base map is almost identical, except that some features now include helpful reference labels. You can browse through those options again using that scroll bar there on the right. And if you want to hide the tool, just click on the thumbnail here, the icon at the top, and that will remove the tool from your viewer screen. So that's the basics of using the viewer. Equipped with these techniques, you can begin to explore more capabilities of the interactive mapping resources developed as part of the ongoing partnership between the Washington County Council of Governments and the University of Maine at Machias GIS Service Center and Laboratory. Any additional questions related to this topic or the GIS resources in this video, please don't hesitate to contact us here at the University of Maine at Machias GIS Laboratory and Service Center. Thank you for watching.